Hello everybody, Toxic TD here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are actually doing a revamped version of a previous season of mine. Welcome to Total. We're doing something called Total Drama High School, but this time something different. This is called Total Drama University. We have 40 contestants here. Classified into 5 teams of 8. First, we got the people that would be classified as the band kids: Trent, Junior, Kitty, Kai, Drew, Tess, Sammy, and Z. The Gossip Circle: Courtney, Lindsay, Lashana, Bowie, Tom, MK, Rhea, and Nick. The Nerds: Cody, Harold, Noah, Sierra, Sam, Emma, Dan, and Ellie. Jocks: DJ, Jeff, Raj, Tyler, Hunter, Brick, Axel, and Maggie. The Bullies: Alejandro, Heather, Scott, Justin, Joe, Julia, Amy, and Ripper. Final ones: the Loners: Ezekiel, Gwen, B, Dawn, Connor, Sean, Mike, and Crimson. So, let's get into it. Also, up until we weed out everybody, we're gonna have, for the first 5 eliminations, going to be triple elimination this time, since we got such a massive cast. So let's do it. Let's do this thing. So first challenge is simply each team has to carry as much weight as they can across the finish line. And one of the teams that are going to be doing the best is the Jocks, surprisingly. The Nerds are not going to be doing that well. Neither are the Band Kids, since none of them are particularly strong. When it comes down to the Gossip Circle and Bullies and Loners, the team that actually has this in the bag more is the Bullies, because they have a lot of strong people on their team. But they have Alejandro, who will literally just get Scott, Justin, Ripper, and Joe just to carry like 100 pounds at one time. So, now first up, time for the Nerds. And here, I think they get along for the majority of the first part. The alliances right now are Cody, Sierra, and Harold, Noah and Emma, and Dan and Ellie, with Sam being the middle person. But I think the majority of the votes go to Dan for just not being that helpful in the challenge and whatnot, and everybody else being pretty tight. Alright, the next challenge is the Band Kids, and here, it might be a shock, but majority of the people, so the alliances are Trent and Sammy, Junior and Kitty, Kai, Drew, and Tess, and then Z. But first eliminated is Z, just for not helping in the challenge. Yeah. So finally, the Gossip Circle. So a lot of people we split between Nick for just generally not helping, and Courtney for basically being bossy throughout the entire challenge and making Rhea go off on her. But majority of people just would vote Courtney here, due to her just not being too good at pretty much anything. So yeah, and the Loners survived this one also. So next challenge, it is, let's see, what do I want? So this is a smart challenge. So you know, the nerds are beasting this, okay? And then the bullies are also going to beast this. Same with the loners, because the majority of them are very, very smart. Connor's an entrepreneur, so. And the team that literally just do the worst are the Gossip Circle, the Band Kids again, and the Jocks, just because a lot of them are just really not that smart. Well, except Hunter, Brick, and DJ, but Jeff's not that bright, Raj not that bright, Tyler's not that bright. Maggie really has never shown any signs of real intelligence. And Axel is Axel. But here, for the Gossip Circle, I feel like here they do eliminate Nick. Just because he really has really been being very sarcastic, being very cocky. And on the Band Kids, I think majority of people vote Drew just because he cannot talk. He doesn't talk at all. And here, I just think the odd person out on the Jocks is just Axel, and she gets the boot here. That is just it. Is Axel just really just really doesn't fit in that well with the rest of the groups. So the next challenge will be a simple fashion show, which is the Gossip Circle is beasting. Followed by the Jocks, thanks to Brick and Maggie. And there's only one more team that was going to be safe, and we're going to just give it to the Band Kids. And so, we have the Loners at their first elimination. And here, I just think one of the people that is mainly on the outs is Sean. Everybody knows, hey, look, he's good. Let's try. So I think Sean get Quinn, Mike, and Connor together. Say, hey, look, let's vote Ezekiel just because he really doesn't do much in challenges. But Gwen comes to defense and says, well, we can also use him for numbers. And Gwen talks to Ezekiel, and they just boot Crimson here. I know it's sad, but she had to go. It was just her time and whatnot. So, next one is the Bullies. And here, I'm sorry, there's the You're going to get on everybody's nerves. You're going to mind out too much of Owen Ripper. I'm sorry. You're done. You're done. And here, I think Cody starts to get fed up with Sierra a little bit. So he gets the votes to get Sierra booted here. And Ellie's kind of tries to become friends with Cody, Harold, and Sam. And since they're close. And we have already been through 9 eliminations. So, the next challenge is dodgeball, which the nerds are which one team that is going to be doing the best is the Loners. Thanks to just Sean. The Jocks are probably gonna be pretty good at that stuff. So it's down to Nerds, Band Kids, and the Gossip Circle. And I just think the team that does the best here is the Band Kid, is the Nerds. I'm sorry, it's just what I think. It's because Cody's good at it, Nero's good at it, Ellie and Emma are both very athletic. Sam now can just be used as human shields. But on the Bullies, I'm sorry, Amy, it's your time. It's your time. All right. Next one up is the band kids, and a lot of people mainly vote Junior just because Junior is a little kid. And on the gossip circle, I think a lot of people would just vote MK just for her being sneaky and trying to sabotage other teams during the challenge. Because people like Tom, Bowie, LaShawna, and Lindsay, they don't like cheating. Alright. Surprising, the loners and the jocks are doing very fucking well. But alright. Time for the fourth. I think time for the 1, 2, 3. The fifth challenge. And the challenge is to basically hang for as long as possible. Last team with everybody stand. Keep hanging wins. Ellie just... I feel like one of the teams that are for deathlessness is the loners. Another one is the nerds because none of them really have very good strength. Like upper body strength. I think the final one is just the jocks, to be completely honest with you. Just because a lot of them are very bulky and really just can't really hold, and probably can't really hold on for that long. Or they'll get distracted and let go. Tyler and Raj. So, on the loners, I think the Upper Class Alliance just votes Dawn out just for her and B possibly being a threat during the merge and all that. But here, DJ, Jeff, and Raj are just chilling. Hunter and Brick are doing their own thing. But here, I think they just vote Hunter just like throwing him. Because he just had one more extra vote than everybody else. Because everybody's on good terms. But I think Maggie actually quits just from stress about the game. Because I really see that happening, though. I really freaking do. And now it's time for the nerds. And here, I think Ellie goes to Noah, and Emma says, look, Cody, Harold, and Sam are going to be a really big a trio going into the merge. Let's try to take Harold out now. I'm going to be voting with them to vote out you, Noah. But here's an idol, and you use it. And Harold is eliminated. VIA, idol, Rep Harold. He was one of the major players in Total Drama High School, but he did play very well. Just that his team was really coming down to the wire. All right. Also, the band kids are going to be breaking up. So, to the gossip circle goes Kitty. The bullies goes Trent. To the loners, Kai. To the jocks, Sammy. And to the nerds, go Tess. I just want to break up the band kids. I have to weed out everybody else, but here's the thing. The next challenge is a science test, which the nerds are demolishing. Which I also think the Gossip Circle also got this under wraps as well. That means the jocks, loners, and bullies are all going to get very, very well. And yep, this is all still a triple elimination. So on the jocks, yeah, it's your time, Hunter. Yes, I do really like Hunter as a person, but I just really didn't know to his character beyond this point. But here, Connor just recruits Kai for the Little Alliance, and everybody just boots out Ezekiel, seeing B as more useful in the long run. And finally the bullies, and so I think Trent gets Justin and Heather together, along with Alejandro, saying, "Hey, look, we should form a Generation 1 alliance." Right, y'all didn't form it sooner. But a lot of these people have pretty good connections going into the merge. Then I was like, alright, wise guy, who'd we vote? He's like, simple. Julia. No one likes her, but she is a very big threat. Go past this point, but we are down to the final 30. Wow. I had a 48 cast. Wow. Down to the final 30. Now, every team is going to elimination. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, the first team that goes to elimination is the Bullies. Which here, they just vote Joe, just dude being on better terms with Scott. The next, the Loners, and then of course they just put out B here, mainly for being gonna be a major threat come merge. And then the Jocks, Brick. Everybody else was just very, very tight. And the Gossip Circle, they actually vote out. I think they actually vote out Rhea. Just because they've all seen this venture camp and they know how deadly she is. On the nerds, I think here it's Sam's time to go. So that's that. And you can see we have whittled it down to 25 to a few more. As you can see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I miscounted some way. But for the nerds, I feel like one of the first people. So this will be a double, not a triple. Actually, I'm gonna be doing merge at 5th. Still doing merge at 15. Gonna be adding another row. Yeah, I messed up beforehand. I thought it was 40, but it's 48. But alright, it's now one random person is gonna be given immunity. And it is Noah, Tom, Raj, Mike, and Alejandro. So Noah, Ellie, and Noah and Emma go to Cody. Say, look, Ellie was behind, voting out Harold and Sam. Let's get her back. And Ellie gets eliminated here. And all that. So and for the gossip circle, Sean and Lindsay are tied, Bowie and Tom are tied. Kitty's the swing vote, but eventually she just votes Bowie, just being closer to Lindsay, if anyone. Alright. And then next up, the Jocks. I feel like DJ and Sammy are very tight. So here, I'm sorry, they just vote out Raj and whatnot. Yeah. And here on the loners, Sean sees Connor close with Kai and all that. So he takes Mike Gwynn to the side and say, "Hey, look, we gotta vote out Connor. He has good social skills. He already formed a friendship with Kai. So we should get him out of here so he doesn't reach merge." And Connor does get out here. And finally, it is the bullies' turn. Alright. So, here, Alejandro goes to Heather and Scott saying, "Hey, look, I don't trust Trent. I don't trust Justin. Let's get them out of here one after the other." So they vote Trent, but Trent has an idol. And his sole vote, him and Justin both voted out of Heather, actually. Yes, because Justin overheard Alejandro. So we're down to the final 20, people. And time for a little team swap, team change. Yes, we are changing up the teams a little bit, but it's just for the next few eliminations. Yes, this was all decided on the fly. I just decided this, so yep. But looks like we got more guys than girls by a long shot. So this is the guys have more. They're going to have to go through a 5-person purge. Basically, they will have to face off. One person will get immunity, and that person is Scott gets immunity. They're going to decide to face off Justin versus Trent, Alejandro versus Sean, Mike versus Kai, Tom versus Cody, DG versus Noah, and Jeff versus Tyler, and in a tug of war. Basically, they're going to, like, first, last duo to win loses, so. First up, Justin Trent versus Alejandro and Sean. Alejandro and Sean get that down packed. Mike and Kai versus Tom and Cody. Mike and Kai just get that. DJ and Noah versus Jeff and Tyler. DJ and Noah wrecked them. Because DJ's strong and Noah's very smart and knows how to play Tyler. And also Jeff at the same time. So now it's Justin, Trent, and Tom versus Cody, Jeff, and Harold, and Tyler. I'm sorry, but Cody, Jeff, and Tyler are all eliminated here. Yeah, I know it's lazy writing on my part, but now we are actually going to go. I'm going to be eliminating one person to one last double elimination before merge. Basically, no one gets immunity. It is a simple race. And the last boy and last girl to arrive are automatically eliminated. And on the boys team, Tom does not make it to merge. You know, a lot of the boys are on the slower side, so but I think Tom wouldn't run because he didn't want to dirty his poor shirt any. But next up is the nerds. And Lashana, Emma. These three were right. Like, Kitty, Lashana, Lindsay, Gwen, and Kitty are all pretty tight. So Sally, they will just vote out simply Emma. Just because she will become a massive threat during the merge. But it is what it is, guys. Well, welcome to the final 15. So this next challenge will be participated in groups of 3. You can see the groups right now: Mike, Sean, Kai, DJ Noah, Scott, Lashana, Kitty, Lindsay, Alejandro, Gwen, Trent, Tess, Sammy, and Justin. So basically, they are going to have a paintball war, and the team that's going to win is Mike, Sean, and Kai. Just because of Sean's expertise, and Sean just cannot get hit easily and can camouflage himself. So but here's the thing: each team is gonna have to vote off one trio, and the trio I think they're gonna vote off Alejandro, Gwen, and Trent, just because Alejandro's one of the biggest targets left in the game. So, alright. Next challenge would be a double elimination. Another purge round. But it will be a three-legged race. Mike and Lashana, Sean, Kitty, Kai, Lindsay, DJ Tess, Noah, Sammy, Scott, and Justin. And last team I think to arrive would be Noah and Sammy, just because Noah was just mainly dragging Sammy down during the entire time. So that's just my opinion. But we are down to the final 10. So, the next challenge, I think, is just a basic. You gotta hold a push-up for as long as possible. Top 3 people do that win, and those people are Mike, DJ, and Scott. Or, probably toss up between Sean and Scott, but I think Scott just has more brute strength than Sean. So, I think the person most likely going here is Kai. But that is just my opinion. I think a lot of people will just find him weird. And I think Sean would just want him gone. Sorry guys, I had to take a quick sip of my drink. So, the next challenge will be another triple. It is a 3-way tug-of-war challenge. I'm going to scramble up the teams a little bit. Yada yada. And we got our teams. Tess, Kitty, and Justin. DJ, Mike, Lindsay. Sean, Scott. So, the first two teams going up against each other. And TJ, Mike, and Lindsay will win that one. TJ, Mike, and Lindsay go against Sean and Scott. Sean and Scott win that one. And so Tess, Kitty, and Justin are eliminated. This for being the weakest team out there. So, yeah. We are down to the final 6, people. And here you see the teams: DJ, Mike, Lindsay, LaShawn, Sean, and Scott. Each person's going to have to vote out 2 people. And the first person everybody's voting out is Sean, because he did orchestrate a good bit of eliminations on the loner team and throughout merge. And the other person everybody's probably going to be voting out is DJ, just for being very, very kind and being a very good social player. And now, you'll have Sean and Mike. Scott and Mike versus Lindsay and LaShawn. Mike versus Scott. And Lindsay versus LaShawna. The loser of these 2 battles are going to be eliminated immediately. And basically, each one's a boxing match. Lindsay loses her fight. And I just think Mike loses his. Now it's down to Scott versus LaShawna. And I think here, LaShawna would beat Scott every day in an actual fight. But this is just my way. Leave y'all way down below in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.